Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the San Francisco Giants. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Today's starting pitcher, Robbie Ray. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Heriberto Hernandez digs in now, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Xavier Edwards.
I don't know what it is, but this guy must really like hotel beds or something. Maybe it's the free water in the room, the chocolates on the pillow when you get back from the ball game. Whatever it is, he's batting over 400 on the road this season. I mean, a lot of guys are their best at home, but somehow he really manages to raise his game when he's away from home. Really impressive stuff. Ball.
Fastball for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Nope. Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. On the ground, right side. Arise to first, and that is that. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here at Oracle Park, today's starting pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Willie Adames stands in. Homered last night, added another hit as well. The 1-0. Arise stands at first with one out. Makes the catch for the second out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And Raffy muscles one out of here. His 16th homer of the year. The Giants score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Matt Chapman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Elliot Ramos, the next to hit.
Outside, that's the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Hard hit, right side. On to first. They limit the damage here. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Marlins, Christopher Morel. Ball one, no strikes. Morel matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Connor Norby now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away.
Batting 6, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Outside, ball.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. On the ground. Base hit into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 2-1. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And up next for Miami, Yuri Ruiz. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Down to the bottom of the second. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning, Bryce Eldridge getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Alcantara in his 8th season, 30 years old now. And, of course, has a Cy Young to his credit. Well struck right field. It bangs off the wall.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Harrison Bader, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Eldridge gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out towards left center. Ruiz on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's 1 away. Patrick Bailey now the plate.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
To the right side. Here's Lopez for one. Double play. What a twin killing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Ball one there.
Ball.
And now it's even up.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, right side of the infield. Eldridge settles underneath it. And there's one down. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Ball one there. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they still got both their challenges. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Adames, the throw to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Christopher Morel. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second.
That's a ball.
Just missed. He goes down looking. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Oracle Park, now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Alcantara back to work. Hammer, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Luis Ariz stands in.
Ball.
Now there's a bullet down the line. This looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. The relay. Safe at the plate. And they lead by 2.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Willie Adames digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Devers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Tap softly to the right side. The throw to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Elliot Ramos. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Here goes the runner. This one in the air, right field. Konai makes his way towards it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now here is Bryce Eldridge. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Hit hard, base hit. Chapman headed home. He's safe, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Gusto comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base hit, and a run comes in. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 1 for 2.
That missed. That's the ball.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Left field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Bader comes in to score. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Comes through with the RBI. With the pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Now a chance for Luis Arias. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Willie Adames will hit next. Popped up left side. And that will end the inning. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 9 and the Marlins 1. Back here in San Francisco, yet another sharp outing here, Singy. I know it's still early, but this guy really has the hot hand.
Yeah, Boog, what a weapon for this team. And you hand him the ball lately and just stay out of the way.
Adames, the throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. So up next, Griffin Conine.
Here.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And up next for Miami, Javier Sanoja.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Hut.
Towards first. To Adames, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Giants 9 and the Marlins 1. Back here at Oracle Park, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Devers, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Devers swings and drives one. Deep right field. Carrying well. And that one is off the top of the wall. The throw into second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fourth.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that. But he hit that one pretty well. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's out of here into the arcade section for a home run. Matt Chapman hits one out. His 9th homer of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball.
Line drive. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. Bryce Eldridge getting ready to hit. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out of the left center field. So a man aboard now with one away. And here is Harrison Bader. He's been a great free agent sign. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. And digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Up the middle, and that one handled. Play made, that ends the inning. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. We're headed to the fifth. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so
We'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
The 0-2. This one popped up. Arise under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder Esteury Ruiz.
And now Esteury Ruiz. He's 0 for 1.
No.
That one
Nope,
close,
ball.
ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Heriberto Hernandez now at the plate. Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
Swing and a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Now here's the Marlins DH, Kyle Stowers.
Hut.
Close,
Ball.
but called a ball. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And it stays fair. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. A switch hitter batting right. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. To the right side. To Adames. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Cade Gibson.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance. Well, these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
On the ground right side. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. To first, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Willie Adames. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a bouncer towards third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next,
Well, an error
for
like
the
that, you
Giants,
look at the
third
scoreboard and you
baseman,
kind of wonder if they are losing
Rafael
focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Devers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck, carrying well. That one is gone. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add on. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Matt Chapman.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
In the air to left center. Sanoha has a beat on it. And that is the third out of the inning. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Next to hit, Christopher Morel.
First baseman, Christopher Morel.
That one hammered center field. Going back on this one. And caught on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Norby stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That's a ball.
The Giants up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, one away. Up the middle. Arise onto first. And there's two away.
Up next for the Marlins.
So digging in, Javier Sanoha. Foul ball. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Giants out front 13-2. Back here in San Francisco, digging in, Elliot Ramos.
Left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
On the ground, right side. Edwards in plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out. So up next, Bryce Eldridge. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. 0-1. Just missed.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder.
And up next for the Giants, Harrison Bader. That's to third. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here comes the manager out of the... Jansen Junk will take over here.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Quick move to first. Bader dives back. Bailey stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A 2-run blast. His 4th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. Popped in the air, left field. And that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. 7th inning coming up. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Giants.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joel Peguero.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. 0-2 now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Goes down looking. And he'll challenge that called strike. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Now, Brooke, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
This one in the air. Eldridge under it. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
Yeehaw!
Strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Good job to fight that one off.
That's a ball.
Good eye in that spot.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't
Strike.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
Still 2 challenges left for them. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. 9 pitches thrown there before earning the walk. What a battle. So back to the top of the order, and here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez.
Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Flips it. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. This one. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Luis Ariz.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants.
Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
Gets under and pops it up. Lopez in position. And there's 2 down.
Up next.
Rafael Devers up to hit. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Gets him to chase after that one.
Big time gem right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Ball.
And Devers hits that one. That's down. One hops off the wall. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man on second, 2 down. That's a base hit. Devers headed home. Runner from second crosses the plate. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Giants lead it 16-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Giants,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sam Hentges hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Stowers. In the air, left field. Ramos coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Swings through that one, 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Hentges, a 6'6" southpaw, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. He hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now into the game, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's in at shortstop. Also entering the game, Gerard
Now playing in right
Encarnacion.
field,
He takes
number
over in
19,
right.
Gerard Encarnacion.
Morel in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Devers throws on to first. That ends the inning. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Giants.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So a change being made at first base. Giants go to a pinch runner, Will Brennan. And here is Bryce Eldridge. That one lifted to left. Ruiz on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Next to hit, Harrison Bader.
For the Giants, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Swing and a pop-up. Lopez gets under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Patrick Bailey.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. New pitcher for the Marlins, Calvin Fauché.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-2.
Ball.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. He goes deep in his first at bat off the bench. And they add to their lead. It's 19-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 down. Luis Arias, the next Giant to hit. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald.
That's the ball. That's inside.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. Gets off a throw. They get the force. Misplay doesn't cost them. Inning over. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the ball.
Now pitching for the
So they
Giants.
turn things over to the righty, Hayden Birdsong. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Fastball for a strike. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. So a man aboard. Now it's going to be Griffin Conine. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, out to short. Sends it to first. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Otto Lopez, the next to hit. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the ninth.
That's in. Ball. That's a ball.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Ball game. And the Giants take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage day or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.